Oh, hi.
Yeah, it's
Welcome.
okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all having a great day. So this is episode number 4 of the podcast. We have a very, very big roster today, and we have 2 more people we're expecting to join for the second half of the podcast. But it's time for some introductions, because there are some new faces and new icons, because some people don't like showing their cameras. So let's start with the one and only Dan. Who are you? What's one thing about you that you can tell our audience? Please.
I'm Dan. I'm playing Fortnite right now as we speak.
Yeah, he's playing Fortnite, exactly what CJ and Bevan were doing on the last podcast, which is, that's fine. Next person, Harrison. Who are you? What do you do? What's one thing about you?
So I'm a musician, friends with you and Phia from college. What am I? I'm an absolute
What's this
crazy
monotone thing that we got going on? What's that about?
guy. Just the way I speak when I'm on mic on recordings.
Okay, fair enough. And yeah, so we know Harrison from college. He's a good friend of ours. He's a music student, and he's fucking amazing with the instruments he plays. Phia, for those who haven't seen you on the last one, who are you? What you do?
I'm Phia, and I'm just an entity.
An
I
entity.
don't have anything.
Oh, so you
I don't
just
have any presence.
you're floating in limbo right now. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, fair enough. Blue, for people who don't know you from the first 2 episodes, who are you?
I am John the Baptist. I have a brother called Zeph.
Oh, do
He's
you
from
know?
Jamaica. I also have an uncle called Victory. He's a grand musician. He actually he was in the Beatles at one point, but then he got killed off.
Was
And
he
then I have a
shouting?
son called Harvey Clements.
Oh, you've been perfect. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Harvey, did you know that you're his son?
No.
Okay. Right, and Harvey, for the audience, who are you? What do you do? What do you like doing? I don't know. Explain yourself.
I come from Cockneyville,
Cognieville. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Then
youngest of
the
Never
youngest of the group. Yeah. Fair enough. That's true.
the
Fountain.
Fountain. Exactly.
Fountain.
Right.
Never.
And also, I didn't do this on the last podcast. If no one knows who I am and you're watching for the first time, I'm Sam. I'm the creator of this channel, and these are all my friends. We were gonna call this kin and mates at one point, but it just would have made no sense. So, yeah, these are all people I know, either IRL or online. Do you know what? This is actually kind of perfect. Everyone on the bottom row, so who's next to me and next to Blue, these are the people I know online. And then the people above, like Dan is above me, Harrison's over there, and then Fia's at the far end. Those are the people I know IRL. So you can get a kind of idea as to what to expect. But anyway, are we all ready to jump into our first topic? Because I hope lots of things are said about these topics, because these are quite controversial topics. I do want to make sure I do want to make sure that it is known to the audience that these are all opinions. What you hear said next, you cannot get offended, because it is just an opinion. We're not right and we're not wrong. It's just our personal matter that we are discussing and disclosing to all of you. So if any of you are Karens or snowflakes, don't get offended, please. But
There's one on the call right now, to be fair.
there's one in the call. Oh, who's that?
That's for you to find out.
Okay. So let's jump into topic 1. Controversial public figures. So what we
Oh.
thinking, guys, about the whole Chris from Mr. Beast situation? I think we all know a little bit about that, right?
I know.
He's getting way too much hate.
We all know a
I
bit
think
about
it's
that.
deserved.
It's deserved.
To be honest, I think it's deserved. But well, first of all, he's leaving his kid and wife to die. Right. That's just talk. He's leaving his kid and wife to die. Right. And he's also scaring away the subscribers. If I was Mr. Beast, I'd kill him off, get rid of him, and bring someone else in.
But do you not think then that would spark controversy for him, and then he would get the hate because he's
It's Mr. Beast.
doesn't
No, he
matter.
would get the hate.
Doesn't matter. Mr. Beast would get the
Can't
hate.
cancel Mr. Beast.
You can. You can cancel
can't.
anyone.
I agree with Blue.
No.
Oh. I got many controversial figures actually.
You've got my vote.
Well, hold on a
wanna
minute. Hold on a
discuss.
minute. Phia, do you have anything to say about Chris or Mr. Beast? You know, the whole transphobia thing that's going on
Yeah.
because he's transitioning and taking HRT.
Yeah, I saw it.
Mm.
I keep seeing memes of it on TikTok. So
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's
I don't-
wrong? Like,
I mean, I don't really, I don't really follow the whole thing to have an opinion on it. I'm not like a avid Mr. Beast watcher. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
I saw when they do those big challenges, and I find them like kind of funny and somewhat, but like Mr. Beast isn't like what I actively watch.
It's okay. I don't think any of us do actively watch Mr. Beast. It's just we know what's going on with
Half
this whole
us.
thing. Half does. But it's a lot of transphobia against one of the guys, and I don't agree with the transphobia because it's wrong, but at the same time Chris is definitely not helping out his friend because it's causing a lot of controversy for Mr. Beast, and it's like a lot of publicity, and it's not exactly what Mr. Beast wants because he's now getting this publicity for the wrong reasons instead of the right. So I think Chris is kind of, it's not that he's not being a very good friend, it's just this is all being handled publicly instead of kind of privately, and it's just like ruining things for him. But you know, it will sort itself out, I think. Has anyone else got anything to say about that though? Harvey, you got
No.
anything else to say about Chris?
Yes.
Oh, go on. Go on, do tell.
Does that mean I can say I'm the table?
Can you say you're a table?
That's
What?
so stupid question.
What?
He's basically
It's
saying,
true,
can he
though.
identify as a table?
Yeah,
because
but Chris isn't identifying as a table, is he?
Can I identify as a table? No, you can't, you muppet.
Oh my god. Okay, right. Has anyone else got any controversial
Yes,
public
me.
figures? Oh,
Me.
go on, Lou. Go on.
I got two I want to discuss.
Go on.
First one
Be
is
serious.
so I had this friend who was 11 at the time, and
Mhm.
he had an Instagram account, so he's technically a public figure.
Get out.
And I was on this Instagram live stream, and this girl who was 15 at the time,
No,
was in a
I know.
dark
No,
room,
no.
sitting on a chair.
I know where this is going.
I'm not finished.
This is a
I'm not
story
finished.
that people don't need to know
I'm not
about because you're
finished.
embarrassing him.
I'm not finished.
You're
And
embarrassing Harvey
this 11-year-old,
Clements.
this 11-year-old went in the stream and requested video call access, and it was granted. And this 11-year-old said, "I'm
Would you
full
date
tan,"
me?
and saying, "Would you date me?" And you know what he sent the girl to try and convince her?
Passport
His
photos.
passport photos.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if it worked or not. I'm pretty sure it didn't.
Oh,
But yeah.
Right.
The second controversial figure I
Yeah.
want to talk about is I was at this school in this college, right?
Oh, is it Paul
I was in-
Hannaford?
I was in the crowd. I was watching this play. It was what was it called? I'm pretty sure it was I don't even know what it was called, but there was this girl with
Hairspray?
glasses in a white shirt, and she was in the play, right? And she was
Oh.
just standing there. She wasn't acting. So I was like, why is she pick media? Why is she
Performing
pick
arts.
media?
Performing arts, but you know.
Why is she pick performing arts if she doesn't
Okay,
do
well,
anything?
your controversial figures or public figures are people that not everyone knows. We're discussing people that actually everyone does have some kind of an understanding about. My second, well, there's quite a bit of a pick, but my second controversial figure is Andrew Tate. What do we? Oh, Fia's reaction says she has a lot to say. She has a lot to say. What are we
I don't-
thinking? What are we thinking, Phia?
I think he's a bald nonce, to be honest.
I think he's quite funny.
You think he's funny? Really?
No, I think look, it's funny the way he makes those weird TikToks, and the way he's got lung cancer or something, and he's in
Does
prison,
he?
and he was promoting. Yeah, and he was promoting not smoking, but yet he smokes like 6 cigars a day.
That's true. That is true. I
Go.
mean, there's a lot deeper of like controversy for stuff to do with Andrew Tate in that, but you know, that's acceptable as well. Dan, you also had a bit of a reaction, and I noticed you smiled as soon as I said Andrew Tate. Give me
Yeah.
your thoughts. Give me your thoughts.
I think he's just trying to inspire the younger audience to be more masculine.
Okay, I'd agree and disagree, but all right. Harrison, you got some stuff to say about Andrew Tate?
Not really. I mean, yeah, I agree about him trying to make it more masculine, but I don't agree with a lot of his views. I think stuff he's got against
Well,
women
explain,
is
like-
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, like what specific views are you talking about here? Because there's quite a lot. So
I mean, like the wealthy side of things, working hard and being motivated and stuff like that, I agree with, but the rest of them, I'm out.
so the women are meant to be submissive and not dominant. Women are meant to be kept in the kitchen, not doing a single thing. That is
I-
like. Why are you laughing, Phia? It's true. That's what he says. That's
No,
that's
I
his
know- I
ideology.
I know it is, but it's quite funny coming from him. Even though like I've never ever seen a bitch on his channel ever. Like he doesn't pull any hoes. I've never seen him pull a hoe. Ever.
I'd argue differently because he does these podcasts, not like this, but he does podcasts as well, and he
Yeah, but he
usually
can
has
pay
about
people.
7 or 8 women on it, and then by the end, at least 3 of them stay and are like, "Ooh, you know, let's let's do something," kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, but you forget that he has his own little operations. You know, he could be paying. He could be paying.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, what do you
he's got
think?
money to spare. He's got money to spare, so I wouldn't be surprised. Harvey,
Harvey speak.
you got some
Yeah.
opinions on Andrew Tate?
Can't really.
I mean, yeah, that's the lightest way of putting it. Is there anything
mean-
specific that annoys you about him?
Get some hair.
Get some
Oh.
hair. He kind of
I love
did
that.
when he was in prison. Just saying, he did grow out his hair, but you know,
Yeah.
that's fine. Is there anything else other than get some hair you want to discuss?
Get back in prison.
Get back in
Oh.
prison. Okay.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. Blue, anything you want to say about Andrew
Yeah,
Tate?
okay. Yeah, I do actually. Most of his opinions are just a bit crap, aren't they? But his opinions are his opinions on women sometimes accurate, I would say.
Oh,
To be honest, for some reason I don't know why women are just stupid half the time. In all honesty, why do we need a National Women's Day?
Phia, do you want to answer that?
Why do we need a National Women's Day?
I'm not involved. You
You're
know,
not-
like
So do you just not
I refuse to
identify
be
as a
involved
woman?
in this No, I'm just refusing to be involved in this conversation. You know.
Well, that's kind of the
Like,
point in the podcast.
No,
the point
I'm
is
not- I'm
to
just
be
not involving
involved.
myself in this specific
Emotional damage.
subject, you know.
I mean, like, fair enough, but what is it exactly, Blue, that you think you agree with that he says about women?
Why do
By Dan.
why do women think they're more special than men? That's my question.
But they don't. I don't think.
They do.
I mean, vast majority, I see what you mean, but not all of them. I don't agree with the whole. Dan said he'll be back in a minute, by the way, but I don't agree with the whole. Women are categorized entirely, and they're all the same. They all do the same thing, and they all act the same. I do agree with some things about how usually every woman does have the same kind of trait, but they're not all the same.
What's this trait?
I mean,
Oh.
it depends.
Oh.
It
Oh, controversy. What's this trait? What's this trait? Go for it.
It just depends.
No, say it.
Um,
Say it. No.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna bloody say it.
Oh,
Right?
I
Why?
mean, go
Okay. You know what I
ahead.
don't understand as well?
Mm-hmm.
Why do stupid women athletes think they should get paid the same as men? They do less work. They have half the bloody injuries, and they want to get paid the same. Ridiculous.
That's then inequality or unequal, because it's true,
Yeah, it
women
should be
do
unequal.
deserve the same amount of pay as men.
No, they don't.
It depends on the job, though. I don't agree that it should be
Football.
entirely, but it depends on the job. Yeah,
I'm on about
football can be
sports.
the same. Football can
Football
be
is
the
shit.
exact same. Why not? Women
Have
play
you
football,
seen
men
the
play
tackles?
football.
Have you seen the
Doesn't
tackles men
matter.
go through than women?
It
They're the
doesn't
pro-
matter.
Germans like
Wait, say
buy
that
them.
again, Harvey. Say that again.
Like the price that they buy them for is different. First of all, they're like 1 mil, where like men are like 60 odd, 100.
Okay. Well,
Sam, I'm gonna ask you a question.
go on.
Right, so you're the manager of 126 FC, right? You have a decision. Who are
Yeah.
you signing? Ronaldo or the best women's player?
Well, obviously Ronaldo. That's like
Right.
that's a shit example.
No, no,
Because it's Ronaldo. That's a really shit example.
no. Okay, Sam. Would you rather sign Pickford or women goalkeeper?
No idea who Pickford is, but Pickford sounds like a better name. So
There you go.
I'd go for Pickford only for the sake of.
If you put,
No, hold on a minute, right? I get what you're saying, but I don't agree that women should have less pay. I don't agree with that.
they should.
No, I don't
They
agree.
They do less work.
If you have a woman trapeze act, or is it trapeze? I think it's trapeze or trapeze. You know, where they walk over the rope at the top of like a carnival thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have like a woman trapeze act and a men trapeze act, women are stereotypically known to be more athletic in that sense.
Yeah. Well, then fair enough.
So you can't tell me then that men should be paid less for that just because they're not as athletic. You'd
They
still
should
then
be.
argue that they'd be paid the exact same.
No, they should be paid less.
So there you go. So then why can't women also be paid equal for football? Because they are equal.
No, they're not, because if you put a women's team against a men's team, who's gonna win?
Well, that's obvious. That's very
Exactly.
obvious.
Exactly.
I don't agree with the whole what is it that they're doing recently? They've banned transgender. Well, no, sorry, I do agree with it. They've banned transgender sports because if you're a male who's decided to transition to a female, you're still more likely to win, is what they've said. So they've completely banned any transgender athletics in like Olympics and stuff like that. In general, no. In like Olympics, yeah, I understand that, but not in general though. But sorry, anyway, getting off topic a little bit. Next controversial figure, Vladimir Putin. What we thinking, guys? What we thinking?
Assassinate and kill the fucker.
Oh, okay.
I back that.
Phia, I saw your reaction too. What do you have to say?
What? Why do you keep picking
Because
on me?
every time I say a figure, you go. Oh. It's every time.
She does
No,
that a lot in class.
I just thought it was funny, you know, how he has that meme when he's on that horse, and then when he's that little Vladimir, pocket Vladimir.
I think wide
Well,
Putin.
what is it with him? They have those weird videos of him in the gym, and like he thinks
Do
he's
they?
really like big and buff. Yeah, have you not seen those?
No.
They're so fucking funny. They're like him in the gym, him threatening people. It's quite funny.
And he just goes up and threatens like anyone. Yeah. I mean, he isn't a bad guy. It's just the choices that he makes are very bad. Very bad.
Fair play to him.
Go on, Blue. Tell us, what do you think of Vladimir Putin?
Right. Well, let's be honest here. Ukraine is a lost cause. What I'd say honestly is let him get Ukraine and then be done with it.
Let him get
No
Ukraine.
point in. Yes.
What if he
I'd
wants to go
just-
for another country?
He
Yeah.
won't go for another country. He barely beat Ukraine.
That's true. That's true.
He's
But
just about scraped
Ian-
Ukraine.
at the same time, though, the only reason why he's barely scraped Ukraine is because they've had help from resources and certain army members from different countries. That's the only
Put
reason
Harvey
why.
on the battlefield. That's why I say.
Put
Harvey
Harvey on the battlefield.
Well done.
Okay.
Front in the front.
Harvey, you're gonna go sly tackle them all.
Yeah.
What you say?
So I tackle the
mean,
tanks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't disclose much information about Ukraine because I
Oh,
know quite a lot.
hold on a
But
minute.
We've got a
what I
spy in the
can
corner.
say, what I can say is that Ukraine could be a lost cause, but Russia's only got a small part of Ukraine, and they are gathering reinforcements to go back and attack, from my knowledge. And Russia's army are pretty badly decreasing because of the amount of kills that Ukrainians are getting on
It's because
the
they're
Russians and also
crackheads,
the
let's
bomb.
be real. Ukrainians are crackheads just pulling out their bloody RPGs from nowhere. You see all these videos on TikTok of these Ukrainian soldiers like uploading their POV of it, and this guy is just smoking the fattest cigarette ever. He's speaking in his Ukrainian language, picks up an RPG just like so casually and goes 1, 2, 3, boom, and it just goes like shooting down everything. And it's
Might as
kind
well
of
give
like,
me a cigar and I'll reincarnate that right now.
what, your own house? Harrison's
I've
about
blown it
to.
up before.
What? Hold on a minute. Walk us through that. You've blown up your house
blo-
before. I mean, it looks fine to me.
I mean, I've blown up things within my house before, i.e. a toaster and a microwave, but
Oh my god, I remember the microwave incident.
don't go there,
Do
Phia,
you?
please.
Yeah, he told me he put his mum put tin foil over something in the microwave and
Oh
told him to
my
put it on because he
God.
can't cook. And then he's forgotten to take the tin foil off, so the whole thing's exploded.
Harrison.
That was 2 years ago, guys. I was a bit dumber then.
Harrison. Oh my God.
Good job, Harrison. Keep doing it.
Oh well, it's.
I mean, to add to it, I mean, I tried to make hot cross buns last weekend in the
I thought you
grill,
said cock
and
cross
they
buns.
literally came out more or less catching a light. So don't
Oh,
let me cook, guys.
so taking hot to a whole new level.
Yes.
So fire cross buns. Okay, nice. Um, Dan, do you have anything to say about Putin?
No, not really.
You have nothing to say. Oh, surely you have something to say about Putin.
Not my topic.
Not your topic. Not Putin. Not Putin.
I've
Yeah.
got something to say.
But if I say, "What do you think about Dr. Sloan from Fortnite?" then what are you gonna say?
Oh.
Who's Dr. Stone?
What? You know everything else, but not. Okay. Do you know what? We're getting off topic. Harvey, what do you have to say about Putin?
Fuck him.
Can't. Harvey, you dead?
I don't know.
Oh,
I could solo
know.
him.
oh, okay. Phia, have you got nothing to share about Putin at all?
What are my thoughts on Putin?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on
I mean-
Putin?
I mean, he's not really a nice chap, is he? Really and truthfully.
He's a cheeky
What else do you want me to
chappy.
say? What else do you want me to say about that?
He's a bit of a cheeky chappy, but
He's cheeky. He's just, yeah.
What are his
He-
I
intentions?
wouldn't be calling him that, Sam, but
what is his intentions? I don't know. To
Yeah.
overthrow Ukraine,
No, I
steal
swear
it
he
back
wants
for
the oil.
themselves.
He wants the oil.
He wants the oil, exactly, but now there's a
And
whole
he
war
they should just
going
give it
on
up.
because of it. Just because of fucking oil, there's a war going on. Oh my
just ask
God.
China. I'm sure they'll give it to him.
The thing is, right, the reason why I do actually care about this is a lot is because my uncle, he's a professor at the University of Cambridge, and
Oh my
he
God.
studies in what?
The
He
goats. The
studies
goats.
in Ukrainian
Rory Finnan.
studies.
Rory Finnan, the goat.
He studies in Ukrainian studies, so he is like top notch kind of for that stuff, and he knows a bunch of the families who live in Ukraine, and he hasn't heard from them in like over a year. So he don't know if they've been captured, if they've been killed. He don't know anything. So he's obviously on edge, having to go back and forth from Ukraine, just like being there, like what to do kind of thing, because he's got to be there with the like the higher ups. I don't know what you'd call it, but I guess the government. But he's obviously like shitting bricks, and a lot of other people are. One of my friends is also Ukrainian. David Blue, you know David. He's Ukrainian. So it's obviously some scary times, and it has been
Fuck
since it
him.
happened. I just think it's unnecessary from Putin. There was rumors going around a few months ago that he died, that he got lung cancer and died because no one
Yeah,
had
I
heard
saw
from him. So it was like whispers and stuff. I don't think we've
I have a
seen
few
him.
options.
There's
What,
rumours
Blue?
going around that he's ill.
I have a few options to save
Sorry,
Ukraine.
Harrison. Sorry, Harrison. Go, Harrison first, and then Blue.
There's rumours going around that he's ill, but there's
Mhm.
no confirmed analysis or reviews on that yet.
Hmm. Like very ill, but like, isn't it pancreatic cancer? I think it's that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. But go on, Blue.
So I have a few options to save Ukraine. Number one, I think we send a link to Putin of Samikin 126 Sonic
Oh,
trailer. I
okay,
think that would be really good. Or
interesting.
send him a link to Samikin 126 Persistent.
It's not even
sped up.
126 anymore. It's just Samikin.
Or we send a person to sacrifice for him.
I say
my
Harvey
suggestion
Clements.
my suggestion would be Victory, for many reasons.
Yes,
so
he
we
knows who that is,
sacrifice
Phia.
him, and then yeah.
I would sacrifice myself, to be honest.
Oh,
I'd happily of it.
Oh,
I think we send Victory in because he just shouted Putin, it's in drop D. So
I mean, he can be my bodyguard.
you can
Bro.
be my bodyguard.
Bro, I don't know who would win in a fight. In all fairness,
Victory or
out of the two of
Putin.
them.
It's in drop D, Putin. It's in drop D.
Drop D. I don't know why they got so pissed about a
Oh.
fucking. It wasn't even in drop
Do you know what?
D.
Do you
That's
know what?
what the
Victory is a
stupidity of it
controversial
is.
figure. Victory is a controversial public figure. I think we talk about Victory next. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh fuck.
He scared
have
me.
no
For
comment on this
reference,
topic.
guys, for reference for the viewers at home, Victory is someone we know from college who is a great person, just a bit
Yeah, he scared
Just an
me.
interesting figure.
an interesting public figure. I was gonna say loony, but that's a bit too much.
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there.
Anyway, I was thinking about another controversial public figure that a lot of people do actually like and dislike. It's
Hitler.
Kanye West. With everything
Of
going
course
on
not.
with Kanye, what we thinking? What we thinking about Nazi Kanye, guys?
Yeah, but he said he likes Jewish people now because of Jonah Hill.
Oh, now he does. Wow, it took him long enough.
It's so stupid. Like it's actually quite
Mm.
idiotic. I can't even lie.
And why didn't he like them
His-
before?
I don't know. He just says that he likes. No, it was Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill. That's why. Yeah, he
Mm.
says that's why he likes Jewish people now. Apparently, it's really stupid.
Yeah, because he's a fucking lunatic. He really is. What else
I
are we
love Kanye.
thinking? You
He
love
thinks he's
Kanye.
Jesus.
Well,
He
okay,
does.
Well, I love Kanye's music. That's what I like. One of his songs specifically, Harvey listens to all the time. Harvey. It's about a song in Paris. Do you know what it is, Harvey? Do you know what it is, Harvey?
Yeah,
Because I don't know what it is.
I know that song. Doesn't it start with like an N or something?
Yeah, Harvey.
think it
What is
starts
it? You
with an
listen to it.
N,
It's your
yeah.
favorite song, Harvey, isn't it?
I see Dan doing a devious little smile over there, knowing exactly what we're on about.
Oh no.
Like you can't deny that Kanye's music isn't good. Like it's good. Like I will give him that. His music is good. His
I'm
music
about
is
to be
different
killed.
from the person.
I've never listened to it.
Really? You've probably heard it before, but you haven't even realized you've heard it, kind of thing. I mean, I liked a song that he did years and years ago because they actually showed it when I was in secondary school. It was when I first had my first art teacher. Shout out to you, Mr. Lancaster. No one else will know who he is because he left in year
Was he a
7.
bomber?
No, he was great. He was really nice.
You don't remember Miss Abbey?
Oh Jesus! Don't get me started on Miss Abbey. But
Bro, she used to come and rub out people's work and then doodle on
Yeah.
top.
Miss Abbey was actually on coke. Like, for real, she was on coke every time she came into a lesson. Right, guys, so this is what we're doing today. That is what she would do.
A few music teachers I had. My main music teacher went on maternity leave in year 8, so we had 2 teachers. One was Mr. Brown. He got kicked out for being racist to
Oh.
a kid.
Go on, Mr.
And
Brown. No, I'm joking.
Mr. Brown, the other teacher. Now he's a very interesting guy, similar to Victory, but much more crazy.
Oh no.
And more probably on coke. His name, we took the piss out of him a lot because his name was Mr. Effin You.
Oh, Mr.
So-
Effin You. Wow.
Yeah.
What name?
What a guy.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
wonder where Mr. Effin is now.
It's okay.
I mean, I've seen him a couple of times, like dancing in tube stations with a pianist, but I shall not disclose those
Why
videos
the
to
fuck
anyone.
have you seen it? Why have you seen him dancing in tube stations with a pianist? What?
The penis.
What?
Don't ask.
Oh my god.
There was rumours going around that we thought he was a paedophile for the first few weeks, but he's not.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry, Harrison. Me and Phia had 2 teachers. One of them was Mr. Skinner, who was a nonce, and one of them was called Mr. Coke. So it's fine. Don't worry.
I really want to make a hot fuzz mention here for Mr. Skinner, but I shall not.
Was it you who said you knew him from your secondary school? I can't remember. Someone, I think it was Pavel. Phia,
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
it was
Pavel.
Pavel who said Mr.
was
Skinner was
Pavel.
at his old school. Yeah.
No, he came in while we were getting changed. One time, I had literally a towel on, and he's like to me, "How long you going to be? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why are you in here?"
We would
What the
all
hell?
get changed. We would all get changed, and then all of a sudden, right, guys, so you've got to hurry up, because if you don't hurry up, then I'm going to lock you in. And he'd just watch us. He'd be like this. And we'd be like,
I'm
Mr. Skinner, can you get out? And he's like, no, I don't think that's a very polite way to speak to your teacher. It was
Do
so
you think
weird.
that if you did take your time and he locked you in, what would happen?
He
What
would
happen
come
if you got
in
locked
in a gimp suit. He'd wear a gimp suit and he'd be in just like, woo. Anyway,
Please, no.
far off topic. What do you think of Kanye? To everyone, what's everyone's actual thoughts on Kanye?
He reminds me of a certain Polish man, but I'm not going to say his name.
Pavel or Adrian? Which one?
Oh, it's for you to decide.
It's Adrian. Okay.
It's not Adrian.
It's probably Adrian. If it's Pavel, then that's a bit strange. But
It's pavement.
Yeah, they have unnecessary beef for some reason. Pavel and Blue, because Blue started calling Pavel a goon, and then Pavel was like retaliating. So he was like, "Wow, you must be sad. You must be sad that that's like your only cuss that you can do." But anyway, sorry. With Kanye West, why does Kanye remind you of a certain Polish person?
Just does my head in, doesn't he? Just like absolutely annoying. It's like that play I went to, and this man was like playing a hillbilly in the play.
You on
he
about
had his
Matt?
pitchfork out. Maybe I am, but
You about
he's a
Hillbilly Jim?
Yeah, Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim. Okay.
He's my other uncle.
Yeah. Matt has a special bond Theo with Blue, by the way. It's weird because like Blue's an online friend. Yeah, he's weaved his way into this group somehow and knows a little bit about everyone, which is a bit concerning. But
Even
Sounds-
Cyrus.
it's kind of my fault. Cyrus? Who the fuck's Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus, I don't know.
Miley's. I don't know a Cyrus.
Oh, I know Cyrus. I know the one you're talking about.
Do you? Who's
Yeah.
Cyrus?
Cyrus is part of the level 2s at the college. I won't give out any details apart from that, but he's also part of the exec team.
Cyrus. How do you know a Cyrus, Blue? Oh,
Yes,
that's
Roadman.
Cyrus. Oh, I forgot about. I didn't say he was a roadman.
Yes.
I
Wait,
I
so
know who
Blue,
you're on about
what
though.
do you know about me?
What do I know about you?
Yeah.
Oh God, here
You're
we
a
go.
simp.
A simp.
You're a simp.
Thanks, cheers.
How's he a simp? What makes him a simp?
I don't know. I've just been hearing stories that you and Victory have been like in like, the music rooms,
On, hell
tossing out
no.
the drumsticks.
Hell no. He's the one who grabbed them off me. I'm the one trying to attack him to get him back.
Oh my God, Phia, we're not going to talk about Hasna, yeah? We're not going to talk about Hasna.
Put it this way. I'm just put a disclaimer out there. I'm probably a better drummer than Victory will ever be.
You are a better drummer than Victory will ever be. That's fact. That's not probably.
No,
that's
Victory,
fact.
Victory solos. Victory solos.
Ju-
Oh, I don't even. When
Talking
we
about-
were at the gig, I could not hear the guitar at all for Home Sweet Home, and I had to seriously like play softer because Paul went over and turned the flipping
I remember
volume down.
Michelle was shouting at Victory because he snatched the
Yeah,
mic stand away from Thea.
And the
Oh, I saw
fucking
that.
Sainsbury's, she told me about this. Went up to him and was like, "Why? Don't take the mic off of Phia.
Yeah, this
Don't ever
was
do that again."
it was me, Pavel, and Michelle. We were coming home, and Victory was just there, and we were waiting at the tram stop, and Michelle was like, "Right, don't take the fucking mic stand away from Thea because it's not right." And he was like, "Oh, sorry, so sorry." It was so awkward, but
I don't understand why he took that mic. There was like 3 other
he
mics,
yoinked
and
it
then
away
like
from
reaches
you.
over for the one that I've set up to my height and everything, and then leaves it like really tall,
It
and then
was-
starts the song. So what am I gonna do? I had to like
Victory's
try
like
and
Justin
move it.
Bieber. Like,
It was very strange. It was really strange. Let's be real.
he's
But
the best musician in Croydon. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Blue lives in Essex, by the way, but because I've been friends with him for like 3 years, he knows like where roughly everything is.
Yeah, my brother goes there, so he tells
Oh
me. all
yeah,
the time.
it's a bit different, but you know that's fine. That's fine. So getting back to the topic, which we somehow diverged from 3 times. um, Dan, what do you think of Kanye West?
He has terrible music.
I don't think he has
Can you
terrible
get off
music.
Fortnite?
You can see it in the reflection of his glasses, him playing Fortnite. I don't think he has terrible music at all. I just think he's not a very good person at all.
I mean, he can work on himself.
Oh yeah, no, he kind of needs to. I was gonna say no shit, that would have been rude, but he kind of needs to if he identifies as a Nazi.
I mean,
So
at Harvey's peak.
go on, Harvey. What do you think of Kanye West?
What?
What? Say that again. Oh,
Oh,
try again, Harv.
Harvey's speaking in Morse code again.
Right, Harvey, say your views without like lagging a little bit. Try again.
What?
Oh, now you're fine. Right, what do you think of Kanye West?
I don't know what he's done.
Well, he identifies as a Nazi. He hates all the Jews, but now apparently likes them. What do you think you're meant to think, Harvey?
His opinion.
His opinion. Oh,
Yeah.
is that so?
Yeah.
So you agree with being a Nazi?
No, but I'm just saying his opinion.
It's his okay. Do you know what? Respect to Harvey for keeping a neutral approach. Also, can you stop fucking burping, Blue, and letting out your
Sorry.
gas?
How many Pepsis have you had today, Bowden?
About 4.
Oh my god. Anyway, right, we're gonna do things a little bit differently on this podcast. We're gonna cut to our break now.
What the fuck?
Now hold on a minute.
No,
Hold on a
no.
goddamn minute.
You've wasted our time here. We're not doing a break instantly.
Hold on a goddamn minute. Okay, it's been 40 minutes. That's how the first part of the podcast is meant to go.
Really?
Anyway, we're gonna cut to our break now. It's gonna be slightly different this podcast, but we're gonna do topic 2 and 3 after the break. Because then we'll also have 2 of our new special guests, I guess.
Who are they?
One of them is still asleep, I think, so we'll just have to see. And one of
What,
them
could you?
is playing Fortnite right now. So we'll just have to see. But we'll cut to our break and we'll see you guys in a minute. See you soon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Hoppo. Okay. Right.
Nah, man.
No,
Right.
not really.
Okay. Okay, guys, we are back with part 2. How is everyone doing? We are back from our little break, and we're joined by an extra special someone. We were meant to have another person, but he is asleep. Not sure why, but he's still in. He's in the land of the fairies. We have Billy. If you know Billy, he was on episode 2, 3, and this one. So Billy is currently in tying place for most occurrences on the podcast. So welcome, Billy. Welcome
second?
again. It's you. You and
Oh, it's me.
you and Billy are tied because you've both been on the same amount of podcasts as each other. So, right. Topic numero dos. Okay, we're getting into we're it's just the sea.
Hablo inglés, Sam?
Right. Topic number 2. Now this goes perfectly with our controversial figures because this was tying into the kind of Putin talk. World War 3. With everything and the state of the way the world is.
You skipped one.
What we thinking about? No.
No, you did.
With the way that we think the world is currently.
You skipped the topic.
Dakota. I will call you by.
Is there a need
I'm gonna
for
call.
TV
I'm gonna call you
when
by
we
your
have
first.
social media
I'm gonna
and
call you
streaming
by your
services?
first name, Dakota.
You just skipped it.
Dakota. Shush. Please.
That's outrageous.
That's outrageous.
You just skipped the
Cállate,
topic.
silencio.
So, what we thinking of the way that World War 3 could potentially happen? Like, do you guys think it won't happen? Do you think it will? Why do you think it will happen?
mean, the way I see it planning out here is either Putin's gonna nuke some part in the world and we're all gonna be fucked, or that some weird bastard's gonna literally turn up with an RPG on his shoulder with a cigar in his mouth and aviators on, just literally obliterating everyone.
Do you want about the Ukrainian TikTok guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I definitely kind of see it from Putin's direction because, like he said, I know it's like a threat or like a scare, but he has threatened that if any other country gets involved with his business, we will be prosecuted very highly. Anyone else? Billy, Dan, Blue, Harvey, Phia?
Yeah, I got something.
Go on.
I think we should send Lois in the war. Now, hear me out here. Hear me out. I feel like she can dodge the bullets, right? For starters.
Go on.
Secondly,
Why the fuck do you think that I am going to be able to dodge bullets?
okay, let's just look
Hey,
at
Phia,
the,
you're Lois.
let's look at
Yeah.
the attributes.
Phia's Lois.
Let's look at
Since
the
when?
attributes.
My friend started calling her Lois, and she adopted that
Because they
name.
say I have a fat nose.
Oh.
This is what this is all about.
Lois, you got a war.
I don't even
Can I
know.
continue?
Go on.
No.
If we send Lois in the war, she can call Hillbilly Jim on a supply drop, and then he'll assist her. Not to mention,
wow.
Lois has ties with Victory, and we all know what Victory is capable of.
Oh, Jesus. Don't start this.
Danger.
Victory would actually like win the war. Let's be real. Victory would win the war. I mean, there is already a war going on in the world, but my question is, do you think it will progress further than
No.
Ukraine?
No.
Why do you think no?
If Putin tries to attack any other country, right, he'll
It's
get
getting
beaten
fucked.
within a day.
But
He's putting fucking 2-year-olds as soldiers.
I don't agree with that because he has amazing ties with China, and China and Russia
oh
are the
my
two
God.
countries in the world that are best known for their nukes.
Send
They're-
them to negotiate.
I agree, but NATO is
Oh.
one of the largest military corporations within Europe, and also hand in hand with China and Japan and Korea and all of that. Even though they have a big army, not denying that. Us,
Yeah.
NATO versus Russia and the rest of those countries, it would be very difficult and very fun to see what the outcome is.
Yeah,
But there's a possibility. I think there's a possibility.
you're right. You're right. I definitely do. Oh, bye, Phia. I definitely agree that is a high possibility. Billy, what do you think? As you're the newbie on this, because you've only just joined in. What are you thinking about World War 3 being a potential threat?
No, if it was to happen, it happened already. Like, we had, what, 2 wars in the space of 30 years. If there was going to be a third, it would have happened.
Mhm.
And I don't think Russia's got the fucking balls to do it. They're fucking skills. They're literally losing against Ukraine.
Mm.
Like,
I I broke the audio.
It's okay, don't worry. I added you back in because I saw that you
I
went
broke
back into the waiting room.
But it was gone.
Yeah, Blue disappeared. I don't know why. But I definitely agree, Billy. I just like I don't know. I definitely feel like there is a high threat of it happening because it's the way that the world is at the moment. To be fair, it would also, I don't want to say this, but it would actually be a good thing if it happened. I only say this because we kind of need a little bit of a wake up call. I think this whole generation needs some kind of a wake up call, and that would be that. The snowflakes, however, would not approve, as you can
What
obviously tell.
What do you mean by like? What do you think the wake up call needs to be?
He's back.
Former-
War. Like, there's nothing else you can do. You can't legalize or illegalize anything. That won't be a wake up call. You need a war
Sure.
to happen, and
I think they should. I think they should legalize. They should legalize weed in the UK. Petitions.
at this
No,
point,
honestly,
it
they
is.
should do it. No, fuck it. No, they actually should. I swear to God. If you can do it in you can do it in Amsterdam. You can do it in the USA. So why can't you do it in UK?
Because
Okay.
we have knives and we go around shanking up everyone at the first chance we get.
Yeah,
So-
but America have guns.
Yeah, but America don't count. America
School
is just
shootings.
America is tragic. Let's be real. The way that America is just so disgusting that I don't even have an opinion to give on that because that is the bottom line. It is a disgusting country because of the way it is.
We shall not build a wall between knives and weed.
Okay.
More cringe from Harrison.
Yeah,
It wasn't cringe. It just made my
that
toes
was
curl.
cringe.
It made
It
my
was
toes.
cringe.
It made my toes curl a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah. Dan, what do you think about World War Three? What do you think about the potential?
Let it happen.
Let it happen, and why?
Yes. I agree with the wake up call. People need to be traumatized.
This is just your excuse to traumatize people. Let's be real.
To be honest with you, I'd be happily able to fight in this war. To be honest, I agree with Dan in this sense.
To be fair, I'd be honoured to
Bullshit.
serve. I wouldn't, but I'd be honoured to serve.
Let the Fortnite kids go and crank their 90s.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Like, I mean, imagine though, right? Imagine all the different types of like
Gamers.
stereotypes we would have if that was true. You'd have the Fortnite builders cranking the 90s. You'd have the year 7s rushing all of the fucking soldiers. Okay, you'd have
Literally, they'd be throwing their fucking health bars at
you'd
them.
have all the druggies trying to deal mid-fight. You want some weed, yeah? Like you'd have all of that, right? So
Yeah, the
It
fat
would-
bastards eating the bodies.
it would be a very interesting war. You'd have all the snowflakes refusing to do anything,
You
even
have
though
me like
even though it
Right.
would actually be illegal if they weren't drafted. So then they would either be imprisoned or killed. Because if you refuse to serve, you either get imprisoned or you get killed. So it's it's a win or it's a lose actually. My bad. So I definitely think it would be a good thing if we did have a world war just for the sake of a wake up call. Obviously, it would be devastating because of the amount of weapons and things
We'd all
we
be
have
dead.
nowadays. Yeah, we would all die. Like I definitely agree we'd all die, but we need a factory reset at this point. This
Or just
whole
kill the human race.
the whole world needs a factory reset. We need someone to blow up the world and just restart. Honestly,
Wasn't that what Hitler was trying to do?
he should have. Right, he should. Do you know what? I agree with Hitler. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gonna
Cancelled.
cancel.
Kanye, is that
Cancel
you?
culture. Kanye. I just I don't know. I do think that I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I'm gonna ask you all. Do you think we need a reset? Yes or no?
Yes, 100%.
No.
Yes.
Billy, Phia, Harvey.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
I agree with. I don't agree with you guys. I don't think we do.
And why is that? It's okay. You don't have to agree. It's an
No,
opinion.
I'm just I don't agree. I mean, like, what? Why?
See,
Why do we,
Lois is
why
right.
do we need to reset? For what reason?
How
To
far?
just like,
I don't know.
yeah, but that's just more effort. Do you think I have the effort to be putting in for this whole reset? I have to start again like caveman times. I don't.
No,
have the
no,
effort for
we'd be
that.
dead. We'd all be dead.
Human
I
race.
don't think I would be, but
Oh,
No,
You
no,
don't-
no, no, no.
Oh,
Sure.
what? Are you immortal? Are you gonna survive a nuke to the face?
I mean, if we're talking nukes, then yeah, I'd die.
Do you
But if we're talking like Gunwars, probably not.
Do you know who would survive a nuke to the face? Victory.
Vic?
Victory would survive. He'd shout at the nuke and tell it to go away.
The nuke would just drop. Drop to
It's
the
drop
floor.
D!
Drop D, you fuck! Oh my god. I think either Victory or Hillbilly Jim is gonna save the day. So
Oh,
I'm trying not to do my serial laugh right now.
Harrison's laugh is amazing. But
It
let
is
me...
Harvey,
like-
what do you think?
Who?
Harvey, what do you think about World War Three?
Oh yeah, Harvey. We need to get we need to get the Cockney's opinion. Go on off.
Shit me in there.
Put me in the front line.
Are we talking about what we talked about earlier, where you're gonna tackle Putin?
But it's not even me though. It's Sean Dutch needs to get in there as well. Put front line.
Sean Dyche. What about the tanks? What are you gonna do about the tanks, Harvey?
Jump on top of him.
Do you know why Harvey would survive? His indestructible neck, let's be real. Oh wow. I think if we send Harvey in the front lines, he would actually I don't know. I don't know what Harvey would do. It's the same with all of us. I don't know if I don't know who would actually take it seriously and who wouldn't. I'm trying to decide by all your personalities, right? I'm gonna give a biased, non-biased opinion about who's gonna survive and who's gonna die. Okay, so
Be honest.
we're gonna do this. Come on, Phia.
No, I'm saying be honest.
Okay,
It's okay.
Billy, I'm gonna be so real with you. Me, you, and Harrison are the only ones here who are actually gonna do anything. Let's be real. We're the only ones here who are actually gonna go fight for our country.
Disagree.
Dan,
Disagree.
you giving me that look, okay? You giving me that look is not helping. Dan, you would want to be cranking 90s mid-fight, okay? But then you realise that Fortnite doesn't exist, alright?
No, I wouldn't want to do it in real
Phia,
life.
do you know
Trick
what? You would
shots.
be very helpful, but you wouldn't be in the front lines. I can't see you in the front lines, but I could
What are you
definitely...
doing
Is
there?
that because women
Damn!
shouldn't go to war?
That's sexist,
Wait, what,
bro.
Billy? What, Billy?
Is that because women shouldn't go to war?
Maybe. No, I'm kidding.
Oh!
No, I'm joking.
not.
I just think Phia would be more of the the supplier, the resource dealer, the medic.
Do I
Stay
look
at
like?
home,
No.
female, is that what you're saying?
Can I just clear this up? Do I look like I can do help, like any type of like help of health of any sort? Do I look like a medic? No.
Yeah.
If you're in my care, you're gonna die.
I mean,
Second of all,
Sam, I'm the only
Flying
pilot,
what?
mate.
Yeah,
supplying what?
you're a
How am I gonna
pilot.
get the supplies
I'm a
there?
pilot,
Absolutely.
so...
mate.
Bro, I am a
Absolutely.
tank. I'm built like a tank, okay? Just send me in and jump on my back. We'll be fine. Blue, oh my god, you'd have an anxiety attack. You'd sit there and just
No,
cry.
No, if anything, I'd be having a fucking knife fight with Lucas. Man, I'm not doing war. I don't know what you're on.
That is true. That is true, you would.
Hang on, right? If anyone's gonna die first, it's Sam, Harrison, or Billy. Do you wanna know why?
The three ones who are actually gonna do
They're
something.
the biggest
What?
targets on the field, for God's
That
sake.
doesn't
If
mean
they're gonna get
that doesn't mean
shot,
shit. That doesn't mean shit.
It does.
No. I think
Yes.
give us a ghillie suit and we're fine.
No.
We'll be absolutely fine. And no, I wasn't about to say gimp suit. I was gonna say ghillie suit.
I could
I'd
say
rock a
something
gimp suit.
here.
I'd rock a gimp suit.
You'd rather wear a gimp suit. I know you would.
Yeah.
I could say
Wheel me
something
up.
here to prove that I wouldn't die, but I'm not going to.
What's
No,
that,
go
Harrison?
for it.
Go
Go
on.
for it. No,
What-
no. What?
Is it your Microsoft Simulator pilot antics by any chance?
No. No.
Go on. Do say. What's
Who's the ones who's got weapons training too?
Me.
Actually, fuck you. I've shot a gun before.
Me?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I
So
have.
maybe me and Phia would actually be
I
okay with that guy.
have a
Like-
gun. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but I have a gun.
I did army cadets. I can roll in mud and shoot guns and shit.
Do you know
even
what,
though I
right?
don't actually
Cadet.
want it.
Phia, do you know what? Right? I'm gonna roll reverse for us. You go in the front lines. I'll be the medic. Because do you remember in secondary school? I don't know if you remember this for PE. We had to learn how to be medically trained in case of anything happened. And also on top of
Yeah.
that, doing scouts at the same time. I got my medical badge for that. Okay, just hold on a minute, right? I got my medical badge for scouts, and I got medical training for PE. So I'll be the medic. I'll take on the medic role. I don't mind that.
Look, I'll be serious now. I'll actually be serious. This is my serious response. I actually do know some medical things, believe it or not, because I have to learn it for my work. I
Yeah,
had to do food safety and health safety,
like training.
so I have to learn how to do CPR and shit. And then I had to learn shit like that as well, like how to
I
do.
remember you
things.
telling me something about this very early on. They were teaching you how to use a knife or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
For
use a
what,
knife.
actually?
Pulls out the machete, just ready. I square up, fam. And Harvey, I don't know. He's too young to be drafted into war, so it wouldn't.
I mean, front line territory.
Harvey, to be fair, like if we're talking about actual old times, by the way, Dan, I'm just gonna ignore you have a knife with you, and Billy has,
He
a,
has a
lightsaber.
lightsaber.
Yeah. If we're being real, Harvey, because you're too young, you wouldn't be drafted into anything. So most likely you'd have to learn how to be mechanic. Most likely you'd have to have mechanic training to
He
be
would
considered anything necessary for the war.
he'd
So
be probably put in like a
Grab the
munitions factory,
screwdriver,
making
then
Yeah.
make jump.
he'd be
bullets
put
and shit like that.
exactly. He'd be put in. He'd be put in a little factory, or he'd be given mechanic training to work on the planes, the cars, the tanks. He'd have to.
I ain't letting him touch my plane.
He'd purposely sabotage you.
Yeah, I've got a point here.
Go on.
So Phia said she's done army cadets. I done air cadets, the better one, yeah. And then I also enlisted into the military, but because of my diabetes, I couldn't start. So you can't have an autoimmune health system. But I have flew a plane, like a real one.
Mhm. Yeah. I think there's also
I did
another
sword fighting, to
person.
be fair. So if you put me
Sword
there with a
fighting.
lightsaber, I do bits. I deflect the bullets and all. So
You're doing fencing, Blue. You're doing like Count Dooku,
Yeah.
like on guard fencing.
yeah, I did actually. Nearly made the Olympics.
Nearly made the Olympics, and why are you
Yeah,
here? Why are you
Because-
here if you nearly made the Olympics? Go
I
train.
was allergic.
Apparently, maybe.
What do you mean? You were allergic to
allergic.
what? The sword
It's what, like,
material
plasters.
from the plasters. I mean, you
What-
can be
if I get-
allergic to plasters. I did hear something about that, which is a bit strange, but
I
I-
used to know someone that was allergic to plasters, like the plastic ones.
plastic, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know how you can be allergic to something like that. But oh well. Is what it is, I guess. But are we happy with knowing that World War III is on the brink of everything right now? Actually,
I
Yes.
think, all
on.
honesty, I'm just going to point this out there. I generally honestly think, not joking aside, we would all be fucked. If
Oh
that
yeah,
happened.
100%. I do agree. That's why it was kind of like jokey answers, but we would all probably be dead. Let's be so real here.
I'd hide in a cave.
And then come out
True.
50,000 years later, like you just
Yeah.
survive. You just be lucky. The
Yeah.
radiation from the nuke would make you survive like longer than you need to.
Have to feed off rocks.
What I was gonna say, one more point about World War III, is, did you guys hear about what's happening this Sunday with everyone's phone in the UK?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. They're
What?
saying, so basically on Sunday the 23rd of April at 3 p.m, everyone in the UK is going to get an alert on their phone where the government are testing being able to send notifications if there's problems in your area. Now they have stated that it's specifically for wildfires and floodings, right?
And terrorist attacks.
That's their excuse. But we all know what that really means. We all know that's in case of any imminent attack. We'd be led to bunkers. We it's gonna happen. I think it's just gonna happen. Because if they're taking this precaution when they've apparently already had it, it's probably gonna happen. So if you get an alert on
mean-
your phone on Sunday, don't be worried. It's just a test, unless it is the actual thing.
Just
Wait.
disable it.
Harvey, what did you
Yeah,
say?
everyone's getting worried. Everyone's getting worried that it's actually real, but it's actually a test.
Well,
Don't
no
understand.
shit. Why wouldn't you be?
Exactly.
If I got a notification on my phone being like, well, you know, this is just a test, but there's an attack in your area, I'm gonna panic. Who wouldn't panic? You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
Me?
if you got a notification on your phone, Blue, saying there's terrorist attacks in your area and someone's gonna come chef you up,
Billy
right?
Skywalker over there.
Just
Can
one
I
from
be
them.
honest with you? I just stay in my house. What are they gonna do?
Kill you.
Like, but how are they getting in my house in the
They're
first
terrorists,
place?
they'll just
well,
bomb it.
that's exactly. If they what is it?
But then at least I died in my house. You know what I mean? I'd rather die in my house than die on the roads.
What if they recommission the World War II bomber planes and then just, you know?
But no disrespect, but why would they recommission those planes when they can just already have technology to make better planes? Why are they
I don't know.
recommissioning World War II
You never,
planes?
they could use it for scrap.
I was
Use
going
it
to
for
say, I
scrap.
swear there's barely any fucking Luftwaffes about anymore.
I mean, mate, you could literally simply use like F-35s and F-18s and Typhoons.
No, someone knows his
Simple.
stuff. Someone knows his stuff.
Nerd.
Oh, shut up, Blue.
What?
No, but you could recommission them and use them for... Oh, Phia, are you okay? I thought you put your head
Yeah,
on your wall.
No, I saw my cat underneath my bed, so I put my hand down there.
I bet mine is as well. It's dead. So
Do you know what's going to be a sad day,
Don't have
though?
it.
When Bear the dog moves on to the Nether Realm. That's gonna be a sad day, Blue. But
we'll get reincarnated as the Ender Dragon.
what the fuck? Okay, well, listen, this is gonna be the last topic of the day, and it's actually a more light-hearted topic. So, topic number 3 is what makes content creation fun? Do tell. Well, for us, hold on. There's technically 3 content creators here. Dan, Harvey, and Phia. I don't know if you make content. I know Harvey used to do streams, but I don't know. Dan, do you make content? Phia, Harvey?
Ex content creator.
Well,
and Harrison as well. Sorry, Harrison. I don't know if you make content.
I don't.
What counts as content?
YouTube content,
Anything
streaming,
online.
anything online.
Why did I feel like you was hinting at OnlyFans?
Maybe we should include OnlyFans. Go on. Phia, you've got a secret OnlyFans, don't you? That's why you said specify. That's exactly what you said, specify.
Do I look like I have an OnlyFans? Do I look like I have the effort?
Yeah,
the effort to be put
Yeah.
into said OnlyFans.
I mean, I know Victory had an OnlyFans from what he's told me.
No way. You're kidding. You're joking.
You're
Nah,
fucking
apparently
with
he
me.
follows Tommy Lee.
Yeah, but have you not heard the whole tea about Tommy Lee? It's because the only reason why he started at OnlyFans is because he kept posting his dick on fucking Instagram. They kept taking it down, so he made OnlyFans so he can just post random pictures.
Oh my god.
No, it's a serious thing. No, genuinely, search it up. I'm not even joking.
Other than
someone needs to put that link in the open chat.
other than like other than things such as OnlyFans and like Instagram, because Instagram everyone uses or posts and stuff like that, so that doesn't really count. But TikTok counts. So Phia, technically you are a content creator. TikTok counts,
No.
YouTube counts, and like Twitch and streaming services count. So raise your hand if you are a content creator or some kind of a content creator.
I am.
Harvey and Blue, you can say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay,
No.
interesting. No. Wait, you do
No.
have a channel though. You have made stuff before. I remember your streams
and then
and
it
your
got-
videos.
And then it got
Remo
Sorry.
King.
Cool. Yeah.
You got taken down because you're career mode
Pretty
king.
fucking
Yeah.
actually.
Um,
Career
but
mode
what
king for.
what makes content creation fun? Because I'm trying to figure this out for myself for my own sanity. I'm just trying to figure out what it is that I actually enjoy making about videos and like editing stuff. But I want to get your guys' opinions first, so maybe it will help me like weigh up why I like it. So Billy, what do you enjoy about making videos and editing them?
He doesn't.
I mean, I don't know. It's nice to see some sort of exponential growth from something that you enjoy doing. So like
Yeah.
with Fortnite and stuff, like it's just like I enjoyed the game, so I was like, if I might as well post it, other people can like also watch me enjoy the game. It's like the satisfaction of knowing you're doing something with it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That makes sense. What do you enjoy most out of it? Like, is it getting the clips and stuff? Is it recording? Is it like the actual editing process? Is it the waiting and seeing if people like your stuff? Like, what's your favorite part of all of that?
I mean, a few months ago, I knew nothing about editing. It's kind of just like just learning about that whole side of shit. Cause I never had an interest in it, but like, I haven't had my YouTube for like less than a year, and like, it's gone crazy.
Okay.
So like, it's just nice to see that like,
yeah,
thing that's like paying off kind of thing.
I will say that you have made an exponential increase from when you first started to join the group, which was like what, last June, July?
Last July.
Yeah.
Last July.
To now, your increase has
Fucking
absolutely
knobhead.
been insane. You
Like,
have achieved a lot in that time.
a month ago today, I hit 500 subs, and I'm just about to hit 600. I'm like less than 10 away. So like,
it's taken me 5 years to hit 600, but I ain't complaining, even though I want to. Anyway, Dan, what do you think about it all then? Because you said you are an ex content creator. How come?
Yes,
Fortnite
I
Nick.
am.
How come?
So I'm an ex-content creator because my PC can no longer keep up with playing the game and actually recording or streaming at the same time.
Right. Okay.
It's
Understandable.
slowly dying off.
And what did you kind of used to make back in the day?
Back then, I used to make like montages of games, and I guess the people I meet online, some funnies and clips.
Nice.
I also used to stream. So
Do you still have a YouTube channel?
yes, I do.
And all your stuff is still there, right?
Most of it, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll have to link that in the description for when
Or
we
not.
upload when we upload episode 4. Maybe we'll link that, or probably just your actual socials. But and what did you enjoy most about making it? Is it the memories you made along the way? Is it the editing? You know, same kind of questions I asked Billy.
I would say it's the memories and combined with the people I met while making the videos. They did make it more enjoyable.
That's fair enough. I will say with the editing process though, it's definitely a bit of an annoyance, because it can be a bit annoying sometimes knowing that you've got to like edit all of this thing in like this amount of time, and it just can be a bit of a pain.
To be fair, I think editing's the most funnest part for me. So
okay, I see why though. I see why, but fair enough. Phia, why is it you don't do content creation other than TikTok? Because let's be real. Let's let's be real. Let's be real. You do upload TikToks fairly frequently, like every week or so, something like that.
You had to out me in front of everyone on this podcast.
No, you're fine.
I've got like I do like the occasional TikTok, but it's not like what I want to do as a profession or anything.
And
It's
how
quite
many
sad.
followers did you get from that?
I have about 1,000 and something.
Ah, okay.
1,000
So you are you're in denial content creator. You're one of those ones. Okay.
No, I'm not in denial. I don't make content for people. I just
for
do
your
random
1,000
little
followers. Okay.
Look, it's not like that. It's just like whatever I find enjoyable. Like if I see something or a song that I like, then I don't know. or if I think something's
Mhm.
funny, then I'll just, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget that video that you sent me of you doing the filter, and you got the person you wanted, and you started screaming at the camera. I forgot what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
It
that was
was
funny. I
yeah.
didn't post that one.
Oh, did you? Okay.
No, I didn't post that one.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, you should have. You
I
should have.
just-
It's content.
no.
Content. Why not? See what I mean? Content creation. It is. Blue. What did you enjoy mostly about your content creation?
I enjoyed just getting other people annoyed, to be honest, at my content actually. Because when I started taking shots at people in my old school, and they got really
Okay.
annoyed at me. I actually made one of them leave the school. I'm not even joking.
Why?
Because she was like one of them. She was like one of the. Okay, there's this girl in my year. You know them really fake videos. You know, like them videos like, I met this fucking creature at 3 a.m.
Yeah. Was it
Yeah.
that
She was
girl
one of
that you
them.
said get her cancelled?
Yeah.
That was your
Because
friend. I thought that was
that
just a
wasn't my friend.
okay. I thought that was just like a random
It was someone in
YouTuber.
my year, and she made a video called "Meeting Siren Head at 3 a.m." So I took the piss out of her for it because I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, I saw that video.
And then I actually have the most YouTube views here, by a mile.
Because of your little
Now I'm getting
shitty
there. I'm
game.
getting there.
But go on.
People are just jealous of me. As simple as that. I made
Jealous of
2-second
Pumpkin.
videos of
Yeah.
Stella saying pumpkin.
Basically,
And
Blue used to make
I got
edits of I think you guys know it's like what's your favorite vegetable, and it's all these special people going.
Say the R word. Say the R word.
No,
Do it.
retarded people.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's all these special people going through their favorite vegetables, and obviously people took the piss, and it was a very very big thing. But Blue took it a step further and made different edits of just this one specific person, and that's Pumpkin. I'm gonna put it on screen right here, but it's like it was good when it lasted at the very beginning, and then Blue, you milked it hard. You
Yeah, and I
milked
still
it.
got views. I
You
still got
milked the
views.
titty so hard that it
I'm not
became
finished.
dry.
I'm not finished. So some of them I made was Samak and Pumpkin.
Sadly.
It was so the images I used was a pride flag and 20 nuggets.
20 chicken nuggets, yeah.
I did Airwalker Pumpkin. I added Margin Vegeta and a baby who's supposed to be Ada.
Oh, okay.
I did Lucas Pumpkin,
hmm
but then I had to
Lucas
change the
Raffy.
title. I had to change the title because he changed the YouTube
No
name
lacking.
because he tried to escape it. He tried to escape, and I got him so many subs from doing Blinky 2.0 Pumpkin.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So I could have got a lot more views and subs if I wanted
You
to.
never did
but
Harvey
it-
Pumpkin, which is
Yeah, you
sad.
just
You straight up skipped Harvey, but
you
okay.
should
I
have done.
should've.
But his most, do you know what's funny? His most popular pumpkin video was Fortnite Pumpkin. That had like what 200,000 views, something like that.
Do that.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. But then he kept milking it, and he did over like what 20 something pumpkin videos, up until his
Yep.
last one that only got like maybe 100 or so. Something like really not flamboyant, but my question to you, Blue, is like, what did you enjoy actually about making content? Like when you used to actually
Hang
make
on.
content. And he's gone. Okay, Harvey, why did you stop? Because you were doing your streams and your videos, actually, to be fair. Why did you stop?
Wasn't really enjoying it.
Fair enough. Was it
Really?
because Blue kept taking the piss as well?
No.
Okay. Because Blue kept taking the piss out of Career Mode King, which was you.
Yeah, I changed it.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think you'll ever go back to like doing any streams or videos?
Maybe.
I'm
Okay.
back.
Right, Blue. Answer my question. What did you enjoy about making videos when you did, and do you think you'll ever return to making anything?
I want to meet new people. I need to get the resources to actually make videos again because I know how to edit and all. I know how to do Photoshop and all that, so I can actually do stuff, but I just don't have the resources to.
Okay. Fair enough. I think you can really use anything though. The resources, it just depends. You could play a game of Overwatch, play a game of Fortnite, and you'll still that's enough resource for a video. Like you can make a video out of absolutely anything. So, why don't you do that? Just try it again. You did enjoy it because I remember you always used to tell me about your videos when you made them. So I think go back to it definitely. Don't like shy away from it. I know you like doing your streams every now and again. But I've encouraged every time someone said they want to do content creation or they used to do content creation and want to go back to it, I've encouraged everyone to try it again, and it has worked. I encouraged or re-encouraged Bluey Blue Blue, some of you might know. I actually re-encouraged Stan, who Phia and Dan know. And I re-encourage CJ a little bit, but I want to re-encourage more people because content creation is such a fun thing. I enjoy making the memories, like what Dan said, the memories along the way. That's probably one of the best parts because then you also have a physical embodiment of what you've made and also the time you've had. So you have this actual something to show for what you've done. I think is very enjoyable. The editing as well is quite good because you can put your own creative spin on it. So you can kind of stand out in your own way. But yeah, definitely everyone should consider content creation. I think Harrison, I know you don't do content creation.
He
But
does.
you should.
He does.
Oh, does he?
He
I know he has
does.
a YouTube channel. I know he uploads music. But I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's
technically
still
that is.
content.
Do you know what? Yeah, technically that is content creation. Harrison,
He has videos.
is yours just your music? Is that what you do for yours?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. How many things have you uploaded?
Not a lot, to be honest. I just upload the odd video of playing guitar now and then.
Fair enough. That's good. See,
Most
that's
most
good in
recent things,
itself.
Freebird.
Yeah. Okay. And
Does
then
Victor have a YouTube channel?
I'd hope not. I don't know if you heard what Blue just said.
No, go on, say
He
again.
said, "Does Victory have a YouTube channel?"
Not that I know
I'll
of.
ask.
I
I'll
don't.
ask.
Oh
I'll let
God.
you
Leave
know.
that one for Phia. I'm not involved with
Leave it.
Vic at the
Why
moment.
did you say it like that? Yeah, Phia. Leave it for Phia. Phia can handle it. Yeah. Go on, Phia. Go on, Lois. You talk to him about it.
Fuck.
But I mean, at least everyone here has had a slight taste of the content experience, I guess. I feel like nowadays it's more of like a natural thing to do stuff like that. It's just like this generation. You heard your parents being like, "Oh, don't ever pursue that. You won't make your way with any of that." Yet look at content creators now. Some of the most famous and richest people in the world is from making YouTube videos and streaming.
Yeah, some of them are pedos as well.
Oh, like who?
EDP.
EDP is a prime real estate example, so fair enough. Yeah. So Billy, question. I'm gonna ask everyone this question, but I'm gonna start with Billy. How long do you think you'll be doing content creation for?
As long as I enjoy it, or as long as it
Bye, Harvey.
works, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Accent.
I'm hoping on getting a job so I can like fund stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, obviously, like getting everything you need kind of thing is like a big part of it. So it's like,
Yeah.
but like saying like a few years, if stuff's just like not working, I'm just still sat here at home 24/7, just like doing stuff. Maybe I've got to like rethink my life a bit, but like, I have no plans of stopping in the immediate future anyway.
Okay, that's fair enough. Dan, do you think you'll ever go back to it? Will you go back to making your content if your PC could handle it? Do you think you would?
Probably, yeah, definitely.
Fair enough. Harrison, are you going to continue uploading your music bits every time you make something?
I don't know, maybe. I'm still considering it.
You should. You definitely should. Because, like, what can go wrong?
I'll see.
What can go wrong? You know?
I'll see.
Phia, are you going to continue with your TikToks?
Why? What is it with you and these fucking TikToks?
Because that's the only content creation you do.
I make music. That's more. That's more. At least
Yeah, but
something
do you
you can talk
upload your
about.
music like to
I
YouTube
have-
and stuff?
Oh, I could do it if I really wanted to.
Do you know what I'll do is when I do
No,
the
please don't.
when I do the links
Please.
in the description, I'll link your SoundCloud. I'll
Please
link,
no.
I'll link the
I don't-
SoundCloud down below.
No, because you're not gonna rip the piss out of me calling me a
Her
SoundCloud
songs,
rapper, even though I
her
don't
songs
rap.
are fucking great. Her songs are really good. One of her ones got stuck in my head constantly. I'm not gonna sing it, but it's a really good song. I like it a lot. I think Phia, you need to be more confident with that because your songs are really good. It's the same with Harrison. Harrison's songs are really good as well. You both need to be more confident in your work because you produce some really good stuff. It's the same with Billy and Dan. You guys, well, I haven't seen Dan's stuff, but Billy and Blue, you guys always have produced good stuff as well. So continue with that. Don't stop, you know. Even if it's just doing it for fun, like what I'm doing. I'm making this stuff for fun because in 20 years' time, I'll have something to look back on, kind of thing, you know? If I, with God's help, have kids, then I can show them this. I can show them the times I used to have when I was a kid, you know? I can show them the funny moments I had, some of like the memories I had, you know? But Blue, will you then go back to making content then as well? Hopefully.
Sixth form.
When you finish sixth form. Okay, and when's that? Isn't that like next year?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I respect that. I respect that. Well, is there I feel like this episode is a bit shorter because last episode was 2 hours. But is there anything anyone would like to add on what we've spoken about today?
Yeah.
Go on, Blue. Oh god, here we go.
I'd like to call out Lois to a boxing match. In the O2 Arena
Against who?
against my brother.
How old's your brother?
Oh no. He
Is
doesn't have a
18?
brother. Phia, do you know Zeph?
Yes.
Yeah, it's apparently Blue's brother.
Well,
It is.
I'm gonna get beaten the shit out of. What? Why would I consent to that?
Why don't you fight her, Blue?
I win easily. Like, give me like a round.
I mean, I've got your snorting dip tap video if you'd like me to show that.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's quite threatening. That video. That could be your WWE
Oh, I have-
like entrance video.
Listen, Blue used to have so much dirt on me, okay, but not like bad. Just like he'd have videos.
Good morning, Green Hill.
He'd have just videos he'd just show off and be like, "Oh, look at Sam! Take the piss out of Sam." But Blue, never once in the history I've known you, I have so much I could use against you, but I don't because I'm not that guy. But
You are that guy.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, pal. But yeah, is there anything anyone else wants to add before we end this podcast about what we've spoken about? Is Phia frozen?
Billy, get your toes off the screen.
Oh no, there we go. Billy, get your toes off the screen. Okay. That
We should all
You
listen to
wish-
Kanye.
You wish they were here.
Harrison, is there anything you want to add? Okay, Phia, is there anything you want to
No.
add?
No.
Dan?
We should all listen to Kanye after this.
Oh my god.
I'm the old Kanye.
So,
That tune.
the new- yeah. Well, I will say this.
What's his song in Paris?
Yeah. What is
said
that
it
one?
earlier.
What was that first
He
one?
asked Harvey that when you weren't here, Billy. He was like, "Oh yeah, what's that song? What's that song?" But I'm gonna go through the roster here. Billy, what's one thing, even though you haven't been here for part one, what's one thing you've enjoyed that we've spoken about? Or one thing that you've liked that we've spoken about? Or something you can take away, something you didn't know, I don't know, anything.
I have no fucking clue.
Well, I can say one thing for everyone that they can say, and that's who would win in the war and who
around.
wouldn't.
Go around.
I would.
Right, go on, Dan. What's one thing you've enjoyed about this that we've all spoken about, or something you've taken away from it?
The war.
The war. So you
Oh,
had no
God.
idea that war's coming, yet you want it to happen.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Harrison?
Probably again the war, really, and Putin.
Oh, damn, the war was the best topic so far. Fair enough. Phia?
Yes.
Did you... What's one thing you've enjoyed or one thing you've taken away from the podcast?
Um.
The fact that you're
uh,
not just a medic.
That's not topic fair.
I'm thinking of something that's actually Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. What? Calling
Pick
him
up
a
Tate.
mug?
I wish I was here for that.
Oh yeah.
You missed
See,
it.
That's what I
You
mean,
missed the
Billy. You
first
should have been here for part 1. It's okay though. It's okay. And Blue, I know you're gonna have lots to say. What's one thing you've enjoyed or one thing you've taken away from this podcast?
Probably Lois's OnlyFans.
I mean, you don't have a link to it, so she's safe.
no.
She's safe. She's
Not
safe.
yet.
Not yet. Oh, why'd
my
you say that so
Whoa.
menacingly?
Whoa!
I mean,
I
listen.
You want me to
contacts.
start OnlyFans? What?
I have
What the fuck?
contacts.
You have contacts.
Yeah.
That's very, very strange. I mean, listen, it's not strange that you're both the same age. It's just strange the fact that Blue actually wants that. So
No. It's because some of my buddies,
your buddies
have ties.
What Hillbilly
Or
Jim?
My minions have ties. My
Your
minions.
Oh, what, like
Yeah,
CJ's minions yesterday in box fights?
Yeah, I have my minions. One of them's called Harrison. The other one's called Victory.
It's not part of that, mate.
And then Zeph, Hillbilly Jim, you know, all
Zeph's
the
not a
above.
minion. Zeph's not a minion.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
my brother.
Oh, sorry. Just like JJ was, yeah. We're not going to go into
Yeah.
that. Yes, Harrison and Phia, I'm talking about that, JJ. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this podcast, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Subscribing is free, but if you decide otherwise, then you
Make
can
money,
just
you
always
fags.
unsubscribe. It's the same with liking. Liking is completely free and it's highly appreciated if you do. If you want to support anyone who's actually been on the podcast, I'm very thankful for them being here. But I will link their socials down below. So if you want to go and speak to them for yourself or view what they do, then go ahead. I will link Lois's OnlyFans. I will link Dan's ex YouTube channel. I'll link
who says
Billy's
my ex channel?
OnlyFans. No, I'm kidding, but you'll see that all in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.